All right, so we're just moving on to season 1, episode 11. Let's go. Oh. She's like, these are like moments. I still can't believe that happened. Actually, sorry, I'm pausing it already. I'm not even like 30 seconds in. But something I guess I forgot to talk about last episode was the kiss. Like, the kiss that happened. So yeah, Nana kissed Nana. And I think, at least from my interpretation, it didn't mean anything to Nana-O. Even Nobu commented like, oh, you know, she's at it again. So I think it was just Nana-O just kind of fucking around and like not thinking anything of it. But I think this is something that means a lot to Nana K. It was a very affecting moment for Nana K. And even, you know, when they're sleeping in the bed together and she was like staring at Nana-O's lips and blushing, like clearly, you know, it meant something to her. So yeah, let's see where that goes. But yeah, like them in bed together. Ooh. Huh? Uh-oh. Her luck ran out? Lord, I'm scared. How? Her room is so cute. Is she not making enough money? Oh, she bought a bunch of... Okay. I was gonna say, because I was like, when did she get all this furniture? I was like, it looks so cute, but I don't remember it being that full. So for a second, I was thinking like maybe there's like a big time skip. Exactly. If she knows how to save her money, then she's fine. Wait. I just realized that she turned the cigarette is still floating there, and then she grabs it. Yeah. What? She's crazy. What the hell? Who was that? Oh my god, what is this? We haven't seen Junko in a minute. Or at least we didn't see her last episode. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just like putting this all together. So Nana, in her quest to become like an independent woman living in the big city, has not learned how to save her money, so she's broke. Is scared to sleep by herself because she thinks there are ghosts. Like, I'm so sorry, Nana. I know you're trying, but like this is very much a childlike behavior. Oh, wow. That's so nice. Damn. Maybe it's all the burgers, girl. You've been eating like 3 burgers every day. This is also just part of being an adult, honestly. Why would you tell him that? Invite you to... No. Oh, that's true. A free meal. So now she's letting her hunger override her decision making. And so this guy that she was like, no, I can't go to lunch with you because I have a boyfriend, is now like, I could go to dinner. It's just food. Because she's so hungry. Nana's so funny. I was scared to see them going out. Oh! Huh? Oh, shit. Yeah, what's this? I love her cowboy hat, though. So cute. Oh, they go to this. Oh, wow. Oh, no. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. I do love her outfit. It's really cute. This is bad. Yeah, this is not good. Huh? Whoa. That was something. Don't tell me this is Nana. Oh, okay, that Nana. I was thinking it was the other Nana. I don't get. What is she? What is this? Oh, okay. I don't know she played the drums. She's so talented. What is this outfit? She really is like so cool. I was gonna say, how do you know Yasu? Does he mention Ren? Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're living together. Oh. Oh. Now I'm interested in Shinichi's backstory. She would know. She would know. His fit it's too much for me though. The plaid. Huh? His boy's 15. I knew it. I was like, he has a baby face. And this is like this is animated, but like even in animation, I could tell this kid had a baby face. Look at his little outfit. Oh, he's so cute though. I love it. 15 though. Like, but he's living with Nobu, so does that mean he's like run away from home? Interesting. I can't believe he's 15. He's in middle school, not even high school. Taking an entrance exam to go into high school? She's so invested. Don't tell me he drums. Oh, no, okay. My God. I'm nervous. How's this gonna end? Oh? Oh? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Someone's gonna see. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Thank God. Huh?
実は今日誘ったのは大事な話があったという。
ちょっと待って。
ずっといつ言おうか迷ってて。
Oh God. Wait, I feel like this is gonna be a fake. Like a fake out.
そんないきなり。
ナナちゃんが困るのは分かってるんだけど。
困るよ。私。
No, it's gonna be a fake out.
実は俺。
Ah, what is it? Oh my God. Just say it.
実は俺店畳もう。
Oh no. Oh, now she's like broke. Oh shit. Oh. Dude, there it's like, oh, her shoe.
ごめん、正直先行って。終電出ちゃう。
Oh, and I know in Japan they don't let you hold the train. Yeah. Now what? Oh God.
走らないと終電逃すの分かってて。なんでそういう靴履くの？
Good question. Is her like, I'm just trying to be cute? Is that why? I love her fit though. I do love it.
わざとだよ。
Oh. He's just standing there with her foot up. Is he gonna ignore her?
はい。
Oh, okay. Whoa. God, there's so much happening. There's so much happening.
これタクシー代。庄司、さっきの電話彼女からでしょ。
Uh-oh.
彼女がいる人にはおごってもらわない主義なの。
You know what? Honorable. Honorable.
おやすみなさい。
Honestly, she seems fine. Like, she doesn't have, I don't think, any, like, super nefarious. Well, I mean, she did purposely lose her shoes so then they can stay back and come, you know, together.
どうや
Yeah.
らこれが俺の全財産のようだな。
なんで庄司ってあんなにバイトしてるのにやっぱり幸子に貢いでるんだ。
実はあれを買っちゃったんだ。見えても俺は CG デザイン専攻なのだ。
Ooh.
出るかな。
やめてくれ。
Oh my God.
庄司のバカ。やっただぜ。
Nana. I don't know, dude. Like, this. Uh, am I Team Sachiko? Like, what's happening right now? I just. Okay, I'll say this. As, you know, a woman in a relationship with a man for, I don't know, a year plus, however long we've been together, I think it's not unreasonable to think like, oh, if you do potentially have some money issues, you know, maybe your boyfriend can help. But like, if he's also struggling, and he's struggling for a reason, right? He's struggling financially because he has a part-time job while also going to school. So he's paying school fees and all of that. She's broke because she is like she's not responsible with money. And so it's kind of not okay for her to be like, oh my gosh, Shoji, you're so useless because you don't have enough money to help support me because of my own poor financial decisions. Like, I don't know. That's like not cool, dude. Their relationship is becoming more and more dooms. This is, it's sad to like watch it unfold, you know?
こうして職もなくした私は
Yeah.
別れ地の運命なのかと
Oh my god. Okay, it's not that bad. Just like call your parents and ask them to help you.
30万
Huh?
水越さんが私に退職金30
Oh!
くれたの
Oh, nice!
やったのかよ水越と
やってたよ
嘘つけやってねえのにそんなにくれるわけねえって
嘘じゃないもんしかも水越さん田舎に帰って結婚するんだって
To get married?
って感じ
アホか30万の振り込みは水越じゃねえだろもっぺんよく見てみろ
小松夏子お母さんだ
Oh. I was gonna say, I was like, couldn't your parents just get you money?
話してないもん
Shoji probably did.
恋とか言われると思ったしなんでわかったんだろう
Or Junko, maybe? Oh. See, this is why you're broke. Oh my god. In that moment where Nana K is like having this moment like, oh my gosh, how did my mother know? Was it maternal instinct? The look on Nana O's face was really interesting. I think my assumption is because obviously knowing her backstory, we know that like she didn't have, I don't even say a great relationship with her mom. She just didn't have a relationship with her mom, right? Her mom abandoned her when she was younger. And so I wonder if it was her, you know, feeling maybe a little bit of like some slight, I wouldn't even call it jealousy, but maybe she's just intrigued at the notion that like, you know, Nana's mom would recognize like a need for her and like send her money and help to provide for her. You know, as parents typically do, just because she just has never like had that type of experience. So yeah, wanted to call that out.
今ママの声聞いたら泣きべそかきそうで恥ずかしいんだ
だってナナだってホームシックにかかることくらいあるでしょ
ねえよ
Mm.
私にふるさとなんかない
Don't tell me. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is it Ren? Oh, or is it Yasu? Wait, which one is it? Who is it? Is it Ren or is it Yasu?
今夜はすき焼きだ
Oh, I knew it.
あんたが作ったバンドだろ
ああ心配で夜も眠れねえ弁護士事務所なら東京にもあるしな
Oh, wait. Why am I about to cry?
ナナは今でも自分のふるさとがどこにもないと思ってる？
Oh.
あの窓辺の食卓も椅子もあの頃のままあの場所にあるよ。
What? Okay. Why am I about to cry? Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. What an ending. Huh. It's funny because like as we were nearing the end, in my mind, I was sort of thinking like, oh man, like a lot happened in this episode, but it wasn't, I guess, I don't know. I get initially it just felt like I wasn't doing a lot of commentary, you know, in this episode so far, or you know, getting close to the end, and I was like, damn, like I don't really know what else we're really gonna talk about at the end of this, and then and then that happened, and so and I'm like literally tearing up, like what is happening? Wow. Okay. Guys, I love YASUUUU. What? Wow. Like the joy that I'm gonna watch this back and I'm gonna like check to see like the change in my facial expressions when I thought it was Yasu. For a split second, I thought it was Ren, but when I saw the briefcase, I was like, no, that's Yasu. That's gotta be Yasu. And then Nana's reaction, sorry, okay, I'm like all over the place. Sorry, let me like try to go in order so I don't forget to talk about other things. Cause I'm gonna talk about this, don't worry. But I wanna make sure to talk about the other things so far. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. First off, love this whole kind of Nana financial troubles storyline because it's very real, right? Like, and I've mentioned this in previous episodes as well, but I think they really, like the show really does capture, you know, like early adulthood struggles like really well. I think in the prior episodes, you know, it's things like balancing work and, you know, responsibilities and then like relationships. And you know, in this episode, it's learning how to manage like your finances. And so it's like, yes, having a job and having an apartment, you know, you've checked off those boxes, but there's a balance, right, that you have to strike in order to be able to maintain both of those. And yeah, Nana was struggling. And so, yeah, so I just appreciated that that's like a storyline they included because that's very, very real. And I had already mentioned that I didn't love, because again, right, Nana's like on this quest for independence, but she's just like doing a really bad job at it. And at the first sign of trouble, she's like going to other people in her life to bail her out. You know, she went to Junko, she went to Kyosuke, you know, basically directly, indirectly, like asking them for money. And Kyosuke was like cute and like was actually gonna try to help her, but Junko was like, no. And it's interesting because I think for a while, like, I'm like, oh, you know, Junko is just like the honest friend, the friend who's going to push you, challenge you, you know, not baby you. And so I know Junko like has this intention of, you know, pushing Nana to like improve and, you know, develop. But I think, you know, there are some times where she could be a little harsh. And I think like her basically like not allowing Kyosuke to give Nana some money was a little like, okay, like I understand what you're trying to do, but like she is your friend, right? And she does need help. But at the same time, I also understand the like, let me not just give her an out so that she's able to learn like resilience and learn you know, how to kind of find her way out of some of the troubles that she finds herself into. So like, so I get it from both sides. But I don't know, as a friend, I probably would have relented and been like, all right, he's giving you this money, but like, this is the only time it's going to happen. So you really need to like do X, Y, and Z. If you need help budgeting, I can help you out. But like, I just can't bail you out every time you overspend on things. You know what I mean? But that's just me. And you know, I already spoke about how I don't think it was fair for her to like chastise Shoji for like not having more money. And so it actually goes back to like what he mentioned a couple episodes ago as being like one of his biggest fears with his relationship with Nana, and why he's like trying to decide if he even should stay in school or if he should just try to get into the workforce quickly, because he's like, I need to be able to support my girlfriend. In my mind, I was like, I think you're thinking too deeply on it. But I think this episode actually, it's just funny. I think since that episode, a lot of his fears initially I kind of was like a bit dismissive of, but now like as time has gone on, I'm like, oh, all of his fears were very valid. And so his fear of like Nana not, you know, basically thinking less of him because he's not able to like provide financially was really shown like in this episode as well. So so that was really interesting. And then, you know, Nana started to be like, okay, you know, trying to do some like mental calculations of how she's going to be able to be okay financially once she gets her check. And then she got fired. So yeah, so that's, not great. But then, you know, of course, ultimately her parents ended up helping her out. And so, so she was able to sort of survive this situation with the help of her parents. Okay, now with Shoji and Sachiko. So number one, I'm assuming Shoji has not brought her up to Nana, which I think is also problematic. It's funny because I think in prior videos I had mentioned that I felt like there was going to be a scene where Shoji comes in and he sees Mizukoshi and Nana, and it's a whole thing and the whole reveal because she mentioned him but described him in a way that was different than he actually was, and all of that, right? And then I was like, it's you know, things are gonna reach that point. No, he's gone. He's leaving Tokyo. He's going back. He's getting married. But on this flip side, with Shoji and Sachiko, that reveal to Nana is actually going to like, her brain's gonna explode. Like, she made up this fake woman who she felt like her boyfriend was giving all his time to, and now she exists. Now she's materialized with the same name. Different attributes, for sure, but the same name. Not only is she working with Shoji, which that alone, you know, is a good amount of time to spend with someone. Especially it's like them working together and then they're coming back home on the train together every day. But now they also go to school together. They're in the same classes together. So it's like the amount of time that she spends in his life at this point might even be more, probably is more than the time that he spends with Nana. And so, yeah, it's rough. But now I'm glad that like someone else knows about it. Kyosuke. I wonder if he's gonna tell Junko. I wonder if he's gonna tell her. Ooh, okay. But yeah, I think this is things are, this is gonna be something. Yeah, that reveal is gonna be heartbreaking for Nana. Like, I don't know how she's gonna survive it, honestly. I'm scared. I think, oh my God. Okay, there actually is so much to cover in this episode. I just want to get to the end. Okay, we also learned that Shinichi is actually 15 years old. He's a literal baby. But it was like kind of, you could tell. He's a literal baby, and he basically clearly does not have a really great home life. And so he is, you know, obviously still in the band, but apparently he actually is living with Nobu now. So it's interesting, and I think it kind of reflects a little bit of, like, in a lot of ways, right? He is, I don't know, like, in a way, kind of a reincarnation of Ren, right? In the sense that, like, he doesn't really have a home to go back to. You know, he's sort of passionate about music, and he, you know, like, there's just some multiple things about him outside of just also like his love for Ren, but like, you know, his love of music and the bass, like, that is very similar to Ren. Like, I think in a way he's kind of mirroring elements of him, you know, even beyond that. So yeah, I just need them to protect him. He's just so precious. Okay, can I skip? Oh no, actually, sorry, I gotta go back. I think I was just really enthralled. Like, I was just really kind of deeply into the episode that I just didn't really speak much, even though so much happened. I usually like am pausing like every, you know, 30 seconds, but this episode I just was like, just taking it all in. So the moment with Shoji and Sachiko when they're running back home from the train, or running from their job to the train in order to get back home, and she loses her shoe, and she's like, oh, go without me. And then he stays, and then he asks her, you know that we have to run for the train every night. Why would you wear those shoes? Like, him clocking it and calling her out is honestly pretty funny. And then her response being like, I did it on purpose. And then, of course, Nana calls and sort of ruins the moment, which it's not ruin the moment. Like, that's literally her boyfriend. But I just kind of wanted to see where that was going to go. You know what I mean? Without any interruption, like what that would have progressed to. Because, okay, like, what was Sachiko thinking? Like, oh, they missed the bus. They missed the train. So then what? They catch a taxi together, and then they're like on their way to her apartment, and then she invites him up. Like, I just didn't know exactly what her plan was there, and I kind of wanted to see it play out. So there's that. Also, you know, she did say in the cab when she was handing him the money, she actually asked him, like, oh, was that your girlfriend on the phone? And so I feel like you can interpret that two ways. Either she knew that he had a girlfriend and she was just confirming that that's who had called him, or he never mentioned that he had a girlfriend and she was just putting two and two together and confirming that that was the case. To be a bit more optimistic about like her character, like her moral character, I'm gonna assume it's the latter. I'm gonna assume that she didn't know. Shoji never mentioned Nana, and it was just in that moment that she figured it out, because it would be a bit scummy if she did know and still was like trying to make something happen. So I want to give her the benefit of the doubt and assume that she didn't know. But yeah, she looks so sad. But I appreciated, like, her reaction was very, I think, earnest? Is that the right word? Like, she was just like, oh, you have a girlfriend? Like, my bad. Here's the money. Like, I have basically learned not to, like, accept money or gifts or whatever from men who are in relationships. And she turned around and, like, she clearly had tears in her eyes, and so she was, you know, sad about it. But I think good on her. You know, I think she did, like, the honorable, like, right thing. But I guess what is possible, like where does their relationship go from here? You know what I mean? Like, they're still gonna see each other on campus, in class, at work. Like, are things gonna be awkward? Like, what exactly comes from, you know, like that interaction at the train station and then in the taxi? I don't know. Okay, now let's get to the good stuff. Okay, so oh my god, I'm just even trying to figure out what angle to take to even discuss this, because I feel so much right now. Also, I feel like this might be like my longest video, or at least my longest post reaction discussion, because there's so much. Okay, so I'm like, what angle to take here? There's so many angles. So I already mentioned Nana O's reaction to Nana K, sort of talking about her mother and, like, you know, kind of thinking fondly about her and like, oh, you know, mother's intuition, all of that, and sort of seeing like the feelings that it trudges up in Nana O. But like, okay, I think the angle I'm going to start with is just the sense of home, right? Just that whole conversation. And so, you know, when the Nanas were coming up the stairs into the apartment building and discussing, you know, the mom, Nana's mom giving her the money and her saying, like, you know, don't you ever like think of home and kind of reflect on that and kind of reminisce on home. And Nana O says, no, like, that's just not, I don't have a home, basically, to reminisce about. And then almost immediately, like, comes up and sees Yasu sitting outside of her door. And, like, immediately, like, first of all, the look of shock, having tears in her eyes, honestly, I want to watch the scene again. Oh my god. Like, just even the look on Nana's face, like, I like can't. And then her like dropping the bag and like walking towards him with that look on her face. Like, I'm so sorry. Okay, I have to apologize to Nana K, because the way that I was like laughing at her being like a Nana Yasu shipper and being like, oh my god, they're totally in love, I know it. And I was like making a joke out of it. Babe, you had the vision. I didn't see it. I was pressing this like, and maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe it is platonic. I was pushing the like, oh, Nana K just doesn't understand having a platonic relationship between man and woman, But and maybe this still is, but like, I'm sold, dude. I'm fully on the Nana Yasu train. I'm fully there. Because this scene, guys, I'm pressing play. I'm like, and then her like tearing up. Like, I was worried and couldn't sleep. And he's just like, yeah, I'll find a law firm in Tokyo. And he's holding the drug, like, guys. And then her, like, guys. I think this is my favorite scene in the show so far. This is my favorite. I'm gonna rewatch this like several times. This is so good. This is so beautiful. Like, again, and sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place, but like, I don't know what the relationship is. Maybe I'll say it there. I won't claim to know if it's strictly platonic, if it's strictly romantic, or somewhere on that spectrum. I think it's possible that it lives somewhere on the spectrum. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It doesn't have to be this like binary, binary thing. But at the end of the day, I can say without a doubt that these two people love each other. Like, this is love. This is like genuine, real, like true, like real love. And I don't know what will come of it. I don't know what the dynamic will be in the relationship, but like, these people love each other. And I love that they love each other because I love them. Like, I'm right there with you, Nana, okay? I ship it. And I ship it hard. I ship it hard. And it's also just so funny sort of seeing, in a way, kind of thinking of this like in contrast to her reaction when Nobu showed up. She was like kicking his ass. She was like kicking his ass up and down the apartment because she was just like, you're giving up something, your career and then your future and all of this stuff. And it's like, in a lot of ways, Nobu's giving up aspects of his future as well. I mean, honestly, to be quite frank and quite honest, he probably will have better prospects in Tokyo than he did in his old town, but it's more of a question of like getting the job, right? He doesn't have one lined up, clearly. And so in a way, like, he's also putting his career on the line. But for her, it's like, it's just interesting that like for him, like, I don't know. It just sort of, it begs the question of like, what is different about Nobu versus Yasu? In terms of, I don't know. I need to watch more. I'm so excited to see this progress. My God, I love it. And then we got to talk about the scene after, or at least Nana K's voiceover after the scene. So I'm just going back to it. She's just like, "Hey, Nana, do you still think you don't have a home?" Which, so beautiful. So beautiful. Like, love it. But then she says, and then, Nobu pops up crying as well. So love that. But then she says, "That table and chairs near the window, they're still there. They haven't changed at all." I haven't spoken about this a lot, because I've just sort of let it ride, let it pass. But just thinking about like the framing of a lot of these episodes, right? Nana K is this narrator, and she's speaking about everything that is transpiring here, everything we're seeing here, as if it's like a memory, right? So this is a future state Nana K speaking. And the way that she talks about Nana O, she speaks about her as if like in this kind of future time frame, they're not connected, right? Like, it's like in a way, it's like she speaks about Nana O as this like distant memory or something. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's like just the language that she uses. I'm like, what happened? Like, and of course, I'm sure that's what the show and the manga depicts, except I was told that the manga's not finished, and like, depending on where